What's up, V Pizza family? Today we're going to talk about our oven cook descriptions. We're going to talk a little bit about Amore cook, and we're going to talk about what the new dough style has done to change those. And at the end of this training, the goal is that everyone is better on the same page as a company. So let's go. When guests walk in our building, we all know that they have 3 ways that they can order a pizza. First is a regular cook, aka Napolitana style. They can order it well done, or they can order it made with love. This next slide that you're going to see is actually a poster, and this poster is going to be coming soon to your restaurants. You're going to see it. It's going to show us the 3 different ways that we cook pizzas with a couple descriptor words on it to make sure that we are on the same page. Okay, so let's dig into regular cooked pizzas. Let's talk a little bit about it. What you see down here is a regular cooked pizza, aka Napolitana style. It is going to be cooked in our main oven, and it's going to have the characteristics of Napolitana style pizza. It is cooked at the higher temperatures. It's going to have a softer middle, and it should have leopard spotting on the crust, but less than 20% of the crust should be taken up with this leopard spotting. And there should be no solid black charring on this pizza. If more than one piece is charred, it should be recooked. Next, we're going to talk about our well-done pizzas. Our well-done pizza is going to be cooked in our main oven, and it's still going to have most of the characteristics of Napolitana style pizza. It is cooked at higher temperatures. It will still likely have a softer middle. It will still have leopard spotting on the crust, about 40 to 50%. There should be no solid black charring on this pizza. If more than one piece is charred, it should be recooked. Team, this is where we had a little bit of a mix-up, and there were some places where our guests are asking for well-done pizzas when what they're really wanting is a made-with-love pizza. So when your guest orders a well-done, your response should be, hey, you would like that more charred than our normal pizza. That way we are on the same page, and that gives them the chance to say, no, I want it less soupy, so we can point them towards an Amore cook pizza. And last, and the bulk of the conversation today, is made with love. Our made with love pizza is going to be cooked in our second oven, which in most of your locations would be your Amore. It is cooked at lower temperatures. This allows it more time to bake and a chance for the moisture to evaporate as the pizza cooks. It should have a drier, firmer middle. This pizza should have minimal char. A nice golden crust is the desired result. This pizza may be a little crispy, but it should never be cracker-like or brittle unless the guest asks for it to be extra crispy. So why all the fuss? We recently made a few changes to both the dough and procedures. We are learning that while our Napolitana-style pizza performs well, our made-with-love pizzas have a shorter window to being done than they did before. If a made-with-love pizza is left in the oven for too long, it can quickly dry out and become a brittle, cracker-like product that we do not feel is up to our V Pizza quality. Cold dough. We have also learned that cold dough accelerates the drying out of these made-with-love pizzas as well. Just a friendly reminder, as we've been talking about with everything in the changes, your dough needs to be out for a minimum of 30 minutes, but we're really looking for 45 minutes to an hour. We're looking for that dough to get up to room temperature or 70 degrees before it is being used. So Amore and Made with Love has definitely changed. We've researched and tried to automate the best way to communicate this with our guests for online and for the POS, and there may be more to come with that. But what we do know is nothing beats a great conversation had by us with our guests. Every time we have a guest ask us for their pizza to be made with love, we need to have a conversation. What should that conversation look like? This made for love conversation should look something like this. A guest walks in and we say, We've recently made a few changes to our recipes and procedures that have helped us produce a pizza that is a little firmer than before. Have you had our pizza since we made these changes? The guest is going to answer yes or no, and you're going to ask them, would you like to have your pizza with our regular cook, or would you still prefer made with love? If they say they would still like it made with love, our answer is going to be, we are more than happy to make it that way. Please understand that our changes have led to an even firmer made with love pizza that will still be a beautiful golden brown, but it may be a little crispier now than it was in the past. Is that okay? And team, before we talk about what's next, I just want to point out the fact that at any point during this, remember, you have 100% ability and responsibility to make sure that the guests are 100% happy with their food. If they still want it made with amore and it comes out too crispy for them and we recooked it, we will happily do that. And remember, we never tell them how they should have it cooked until we know that they're happy. But none of these changes should ever, ever, ever lead to a guest being less happy with their pizza. Okay? So what's next? First and foremost, that conversation we just talked about. Every time a guest orders a pizza made with love over these next few weeks or months, we have to have a conversation. We're going to go back to that conversation that we have. We're going to ask them, we're going to tell them that changes are a little bit different and make sure that they're okay with it. We're going to print the oven cook descriptions poster, and we're going to make sure it's posted by each register and in the kitchen where all pizza makers can see, so that we're all on the same page. Remember that first point? This typo is not a typo. Every time a guest orders a made with love pizza, we're going to have that conversation. We can't say that enough, that there's no substitution for us having the conversation. Even if we figure out a great POS system to alert guests about the changes, nothing is ever going to beat you and your team having a great conversation with the guest and making sure that you're ready to have those. All right? We're going to be talking about this during our PEX and basically V meetings. We've been talking for 2 weeks now about the Napolitana changes that have been happened with our Americano test. But this week, we're going to go one step. We're really going to start diving into Made with Love, how it's different, making sure that we're not leaving it in the oven for too long, making sure that we're doing everything that we can do. We're going to talk about it internally. We're going to make sure that everyone on our team is comfortable having these conversations. And then every time a guest orders Made with Love, we're going to have this conversation again. I can't stress that enough. No guest orders Made with Love over the next few weeks, next couple of months, without us having this conversation until you hear otherwise from leadership. And that's what's next, is for us to keep serving amazing pizzas and keep doing what you do. We thank you for the flexibility, passion, and drive these last few weeks as we're evolving and becoming a better pizza. I can't stress how excited we are right now and just how grateful we are that everyone has taken these tests and are running with them, that everyone is doing their best to adapt every day and to adjust to it. And we thank you for that. If you remember in the Americano test presentation that you guys have hopefully all watched now, that's under PEX, we talked about we can't do it without you guys. You guys are the building blocks of V Pizza, and we are very thankful for you. So go out there serving amazing pizzas, no matter what style the guest asks for. Let's get it right the first time. When we do mess up, we're going to make it right for them as soon as possible with the biggest smile. Go one more, and we're going to continue to create raving fans. Thank you, family. We appreciate everything you do, and I can't wait to see you in the stores.